Because that was
we don't even know
he
if he was black or...
No, he was a white guy, had a beard. I've seen pictures
follow him around.
Trust me.
So you don't believe the guys on the street corner? You don't?
You don't get out of here with that. Are you kidding? You've seen the pictures of Jesus. Look like a swimmer.
Yeah.
Here's how we know.
He's definitely a swimmer. He's probably an Olympian.
This is a weird thing, is because, like, I got married that young because I was certain I would not be able to find another good-looking girl to have sex with me.
Me too.
Look at these three guys.
These guys knew there were other girls out there. Yeah.
I don't understand this. We are not that good looking.
Oh, no, you are.
Look at us and then look at you.
Being good looking.
No.
I hate
Here's
that.
the deal. You could get a lot of women. You got the music.
Right.
You guys are talented.
If they didn't play a lick of music, they'd get girls.
Yeah.
Look at these
But
three.
then they were singing and the girls were screaming.
You never banged a Playboy Playmate or anything.
No. You know what, Howard? Honestly, in all truth, every guy, you're a guy. I mean, it's like the Wayne's World thing. Swing, swing, swing. I mean, you see women, you're attracted to them, but everybody had. That's just who we are. And for that matter, none of us, like, every guy had their own thing. Like, nobody was looking at the other guy.
Do you look at pornography on the internet?
You guys beat off to porn.
I mean, I try not to,
But you do.
Yeah.
But you fail.
You know, what's the statistic? 90% of men say that they masturbate, and 10% say that they don't, but they're lying about
Isaac,
it.
you
10% are
beat
lying
off,
about
right?
it. Yeah.
You seem to be real honest.
Mbop is about beating off.
Yes, exactly. You're totally right.
Is it about beating off?
No. It's actually very serious, strangely. It's a very serious
Well, let me get back to you.
What's more serious than beating off?
You grew up in famous, good looking.
Right.
Where did you meet this broad you married? Honestly.
I met her at a concert.
At a concert. All right, she was a fan.
Well, people used to ask. We did a thing for Macy's. She was modeling for that, and somebody who worked for us.
So she's a hot chick. There's no question. I understand.
She's beautiful. Yeah.
Then you're going out, and she probably even said, "Hey, listen, man, I want it. Give it to me."
Yeah, she didn't understand these rules, did
So
she?
you're like the chick. You're holding out. You're like, no, I'm serious about you.
Running away from her.
She's a Southern girl, dude. She's got Southern girl. You don't understand the South if you're saying that about a woman from
I'm just trying to understand. So did you have like wicked blue balls every time you were around this chick, or did you beat off at home? I mean, what did you do to get through this? This is incredible.
It's a talent, you know.
How long did you know her?
Yeah, she's a couple years older. She's 2 years older than I am.
Oh, yeah?
We dated for 5 years.
5 years.
5 years. You never went below the waist. Wow. You made out with her.
Yeah.
And you get a wicked boner. And then, like, what'd you do? You ran home and beat off, right?
No way.
Or what do you do? Go home and pray? I mean, what the hell do you do?
What do you do, play wiffle ball?
I got to know about you.
No. Praying doesn't solve that problem.
Howard's actually curious. What did you do? Because I want to know.
I'm so fascinated.
I actually took the syringe and I drained it out. I'm trying to figure this out.
You drained it?
Yeah.
All right, you drained your lizard.
Your brothers were impregnating their future brides, and you were not having sex?
He was the only one, yeah.
This is unbelievable.
And
Zach, could you dry hump her? Like, could you just like let's say you're on a date and you're in your car. Can you just get on top of her and thrust like against her and do it that way?
Howard, you're completely missing the point.
What am I missing?
The point is, it's not about. Nobody set a set of rules. He just said.
I'm asking Zach what he did. Were you allowed to dry hump?
He's trying to get literal. On May 4th,
May 4th.
What happened?
Would you ever isn't that a leap of faith? Like, how do you know you're going to be sexually compatible even with your wife? Like, the wedding night is like, shit, what if we don't dig each other?
What happened on that wedding night?
That's what they call annulment.
Lots of good stuff.
Yeah? How many times did you get off of your wedding night? Like, how many times did you just guys go bone like the second the ceremony was over?
Yeah, how long were you away? Like a month?
It's very romantic.
Yeah, we actually just got back. Yeah, Zach's been gone for the last year. They made the record without.
Can I tell you something? I had a buddy.
How many minutes was your cock actually outside of her?
Oh my goodness!
I mean, that's great. And your girlfriend was a virgin too?
Yes,
she was.
Yes.
Oh my goodness!
Like I said, she's a Southern woman.
Did you have a moment? Was
Southern.
After the first time you had sex? Did you go? Was there a moment where you went? Why the fuck didn't I do this sooner?
Honestly, I know this sounds bad, but I said, why the fuck have we been making such a big deal about this in our culture? I mean, it's great. Yes.
Yes.
But it's made to be so glorified.
So you prefer masturbation?
No, I'm saying that I think sex is awesome, but...
No offense, you might be gay.
I'm not, trust me, if you were gay, then you would be saying that. Gay. But what I'm saying is, like, we glorify it to such an extent. It's incredible. It's this awesome thing. But it's on, like, every billboard. It's on every TV
You're goddamn
show.
right.
You know, it's like sales.
I agree.
No, look, I am not straight, whatever,
You're not
religious,
straight?
Not straight.
All right, that's what I thought.
but I don't know. Sex is an awesome thing.
Can I
But
tell you something? I had a buddy. We were in college.
yeah,
Gets into this girl's pants. Long story short, turns out she's a freak. He can't get his penis in her. Dry as can be. You know what I'm talking about?
sure.
Okay.
The desert.
He finally gets in there. He comes home and he says to me, "Take a look at my penis." Now, listen to this. He shows it to me. It's black and blue. That's how much work he had to do to get into this
Look like
chick.
Jeff the Drunk's ass.
That's
Yeah.
a problem.
Now, can I tell you something? What if on your wedding night you get there? Who knows? She locks up on you. Whatever. She got a psychological problem with sex.
Right.
Turns out she's even a lesbo, and you didn't even realize it. She didn't even realize it.
And then if
That's
you
it.
punch her,
But if you're trying to figure out whether she's a lesbian by whether you can get whether you can get it on with her literally,
Yes.
then you're completely going down the wrong.
You think so? I don't know.
You can figure that. Believe me, you can figure that out without actually having to take her.
You boys, your
all
parents did
you
a
know-
good job with you boys. I
Yeah.
never met boys like you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude,
this is
you know,
unreal.
I mean, the thing is, this is not. We're just guys who.
You know why I like you boys? You're not like a Paris Hilton type, or like you got famous and you didn't like turn into complete
You didn't
moron.
turn into morons or
In fact, you almost went the other way. You went moronic in a real weird way.
mostly guys like you turn into jerks.
There's
But
got
I'd
to
be
be a
great.
happy medium.
Do you have any brothers
Hey, all I
and
gotta
sisters?
say is, fuck you guys.
come on, geez.
No, do you guys have any other brothers and sisters?
Yeah, there's actually 4 underneath the 3.
But they're not talented?
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
No.
Probably jugglers or
They're
something.
not music. They're not really.
They can probably fart
I
at
don't
will.
know.
Are they all ugly?
Oh, stop
They're
it.
all ugly.
There's 4 other
horribly
of you?
disfigured.
You guys can't find broads to fuck you in Atlanta. Ask the Falcons and the Hawks where to find them. Believe me.
No, dude, it's not a matter of finding them.
And your
It's just a
parents-
matter of wanting them.
And your
Really?
parents like you three the best out of all the kids, right?
Of course.
I would think so.
no.
I would.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I would.
I'd have to ask them.
We're pretty nice. We bring
Pretty
extra
nice
gifts every Mother's
You're good
Day.
dudes.
Yesterday we were back.
But what do the other kids do? They just sit around living off the fat of the land? They doesn't even have to pick up any
Well, the oldest, it's 18 and 16 and 13 and it's honestly the thing is we did our
So
own,
they're all pretty young.
we
I
were
mean,
almost most people even in our family aren't as crazy as we were to start being a band when they were that
You
young.
know what they
Look
do,
at us,
Robin? They
yeah,
do the same thing I'd be doing. I'm 400 pounds sitting by a pool on Tuesday afternoon at 2 o'clock, and someone says, "What do you do?" I don't do nothing. My brother wrote that song, Mbop.
I'll tell you,
Hey,
in
man,
my,
if
in
you
my
need some
family, I have a sister.
Yeah, okay.
And my parents have totally forgotten her.
that you have a sister?
That's right. Because I'm famous.
Sucks for her.
Absolutely.
She's probably having
I'm
some
famous.
real
Do you still
psychological
keep in touch with
problems.
her?
I'm the favorite child. Of course I'm in touch with her.
Yeah.
I mean,
You like to remind
But you
her
still
that you're
talk
the
to her.
favorite.
I call her up, I go, ha, 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 ha. I'm the favorite.
Is she an older sister?
Yes, no, I'm
so
just kidding.
So she beat you when you were
No,
with
she's
the brother
great.
sister.
I send her all my clippings, let her eat her heart.
They're in touch. She doesn't have the main number, but they're in touch.
she has the
Boys, you got a little song for us today, right?
I think we're gonna play a couple, right?
Yeah. Oh, good.
Or
good,
whatever you guys want.
good. Well, first of all, Gary was telling me you guys did you had a couple of things planned, but that you did long train running and never been to Spain. I don't know, never been to Spain. What is that?
It's a classic Three Dog Night song. Well,
is?
I've never been to Spain.
I didn't know that was the name of it. But I've been to Oklahoma.
Yeah,
and all
exactly.
that, yeah.
You want to
Yeah.
do? You want to do the song now?
Sure,
what,
yeah.
what do you want to do? Long train running, or you want to do?
I think never been to Spain.
Never been to Spain. All right,
better.
all right. Here's the boys, Hanson, and by the way, they have a single out, Blue Sky. I have that. I'll play
They
that in
still
a
get
minute.
along, or do they fight? You know, some brothers fight a
Oh, these
lot.
guys are perfect. I
Yeah,
mean, they're not even
they don't
banging
even
chicks.
fight.
Hardly perfect.
Hanson's new album, The Walk, is featuring the single Great Divide. It's in stores July 24th. So you guys have your own record company,
Yeah.
and then what you do is you get a distributor, I guess.
Yeah.
And he gets it in all the
And you go
stores.
on tour, right?
Yeah, we tour
Right.
all over the place.
Yeah.
ADA is a distributor and
And
great distribution company.
Hanson has a website, hanson.net. And I guess that's all you need to know. But they're going to do a live thing here. They got the acoustic guitar, a little keyboard, and what is that, a bongo of some sort?
That's a djembe, technically.
Djembe.
Technically.
I like
technically
that.
speaking.
Jimmy, you're a djembe fan or no?
I have a couple of djembes.
I like the way they look.
Yeah.
Djembe makes you sterile.
He likes to beat them
Apparently.
over and
Or,
over
yeah,
and
you
over again.
You guys do real good harmonies and stuff. That's you don't see a lot of that anymore. Nobody harmonizes. You know what I mean?
Honestly, there aren't
true.
very many bands that sing and play at the same time.
Yeah, it's hard to compare ourselves, I think, to many bands just because there isn't a lot of that.
But also, sibling harmonies are usually a lot different than
Yeah.
just regular people harmonizing.
It also helps that we've been singing together for 15 years.
yeah.
Yeah, I always like Crosby, Stills and Nash. Nobody does any of their songs anymore. You know, that kind of stuff. So that's
We
good.
do that stuff.